Good morning, everybody. Just making sure that this is working. That I'm on the right link. Yeah, looks good so far. That it's actually working. I think we're there. It's actually working. Yeah. Okie dokie. Um, where to begin? First of all, um, really enjoyed, obviously, last night's chat with Millbilly. Thank you so much, Millbilly, for joining me at such short notice. And lots of positive comments. But there was one from a commenter, goes by the name of Race Lab 37. And Race Lab 37 commented, "You forgot about Ghan talking about the burial site." Well, actually, no, I didn't forget. I just didn't know about it. I had only gone down as far in Reddit as far as the emails, the first lot of emails that we saw. So I hadn't actually been made aware at that time of this Norm Ghan email, which is just mind-boggling. So much that one could read into it, take different slants on it. I don't think there's any way, though, that anybody could make it make this SH1T come out smelling of roses. I think it's pretty obvious what's going on with just the email in general. But first of all, hi Henry. This evening, 6 o'clock my time, just after 6 o'clock, Michael Cicchini. Now I realise that in Australia, that's stupid o'clock, like 5:15. But I am looking forward to having a chat with Michael Cicchini. And then again at 8:30 my time, which is a bit more pleasant, 7:30 in the morning in Australia, with Derek Edmund, former St David's School pupil, a year ahead of Luke Mitchell and Jody Jones, but knew of them, saw them round. You don't know my time, no, but as I say, I'm 11 hours behind, so it's always a case of convert whatever time your morning is to my night time and vice versa, and then you're always that so if it's midday in Australia, it's 1 in the morning here. If it's midnight there, it's 1 in the afternoon here. Okay, so we'll put it another way. It's coming up for 11:30 here, and I'm due to be chatting with Michael Cicchini at 6:15. So that is 6 hours and 45 minutes from now. Right. Let's. Yes. First of all, you probably noticed the thumbnail. I got hold of the Exhibit J, Kathleen Zellner's Exhibit J, which was her video. 13-minute video. It was on Ali Apperson's channel, so that's in the description below. If you haven't seen the video, we saw a little clip of it, obviously in series 2, but you get to see the whole video. Already I'm thinking maybe Kathleen Zellner has done more in this, as it has got an extended video, but that's as far as she wants us to go for now. Looking at this email from Ghan, it makes you wonder. But anyway, what are we talking about? Let's pop up the email, which I have enlarged, and hopefully it'll come up nicely here. Yes, a bit bigger, bit darker print. So hopefully I can read it. Okay, so this is from Norm Ghan to Tom Fallon and obviously Tom and Mark Wiegert. This is July the 1st, 2019, 8:02 p.m. Robot Voice wrote, "Hi Tom and Mark. Firstly, Tom, I did see your text messages and I agree that there are no new theories in the latest round of Kathleen Zellner motions. As far as the Menards is concerned, I do not recall which pleading it was in, and I do not recall when Steve Chucky left, but 8:23 is certainly pretty close. I am good for Tuesday the 16th for another get-together in Chiltern. Yes, you three have been getting together in Chiltern as way back as obviously the case, and then famously in 2011 to sort out which bones to give back to the Hallback. So yes, it's obviously a regular get-together. One wonders if alcohol is involved. Anyway, I have made arrangements for Alana and can arrive around 8:15 a.m. Wonder who Alana is. Is that his wife? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, I would like to drive again the route from the entrance to the, well, he calls it the Avery compound, so we'll call it the compound, turning left on Highway 147, and then left on Highway Q, and then left again, obviously, to Cuss Road, basically following Kathleen Zellner's video to the burial site. Wow. The video, as I say, only goes as far as, suggesting that, buried out in the woods at the end of Cuss Road, down the track towards that deer camp. But the burial site, almost as if everybody knows where that is. I also want to visit the scene of the big boulder where the little burn site was found. I also want to visit the following GPS locations. I would also like to see various tags. But before we depart for our tour, I need to pull out some crime lab reports to check on 8663, red coagulated substance. I need to see if Sherry tested this substance, if it was blood, and if it excluded Avery. Well, you can bet your life, Norm Ghan, that it will exclude Avery, because if it didn't exclude Avery, then they would have definitely used it, wouldn't they? If there was a possibility that red substance was Steve's over there, you can bet your life they would have used it. Or was the blood tested from another location? In addition, I need to check tag 8665 because one of the documents listed the red coagulated substance under this tag and not 8663. Yeah, the tag numbers keep changing, don't they? I also want to check 8665 because there are two tags, 7433, 7435, described as bone fragments from sifting associated with 8655. We need to again review the video, obviously the video that Kathleen Zellner has put together, and critique exactly how and in what Bobby transported the burn barrel around Cuss Road and the gravel pit, when he dug up the body, how he got it into the burn barrel, where the incineration took place, how did the bone fragments fall out of the burn barrel at the above GPS locations, and how and when he transported the burn barrel with the burned body back to the compound, and when did he distribute the burned fragments into the burn pit, and where exactly was the RAV4 during this time frame, and, my goodness, there's a lot of ands in this one, isn't it? And exactly when did he plant the blood and shoot Teresa and obtain and return a well, it's not Steve's rifle, Roddy Johnson's, but anyway. We also need to review all reports pertaining to Bobby and his work schedule the week of the 31st. hoping to see a decision from the judge before the 16th, before they have their get-together. But they're still going to have this get-together, and look at that. I don't know about that, but we need to again review the video. As I say, the video only goes as far as going into some woods, laying the body down. But one wonders if Kathleen Zellner's done an extended video where she actually suggests, all of the things that Ghan is talking about they need to check on here, or whether this is his own theory. I mean, in a way, it's good that they're taking it seriously, and they can see that. Obviously, this scenario makes sense. Steve's, killed her at the garage and then burnt her in his burn pit. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Glad that they're taking that bit seriously. But anyway, let's get back to, now that we've looked at that email, let's go up here to the actual Reddit post and see what the poster, who I think is called Like Them Apples, posted 3 days ago. In 2019, robot voice is getting nervous about them pesky quarry bones. This gem was shared on social media today. It shows an email from Ghan, who feels the need to check some things regarding the quarry bones and locations. So we've been through that email. I've received July 1st, 2019, from Ghan to, Fallon and Williams. Sorry, Mark Williams. Right, okay. Not Mark Wiegert. Okay. Oh, that was the other thing that I thought about, was strange, this last bit, He says, okay, so it's not Mark Wiegert, it's Mark Williams. But I have made arrangements for Alana and can arrive around 8:15. And at the end, does this remind you of something? Tom, when you check on a law enforcement officer to accompany us on our tour, please check to see if Amanda will be around on the 16th. Oh, okay then, Norm. Yeah, I think we can get what you're implying there. If Amanda's available, we wouldn't mind being taken round by her, because Alana's not on the scene. Maybe I'm just being mischievous. Okay, to put this email and the numbers into perspective, I will do a short write-up here referring to the GPS location Ghan wants to check out. Here is the map. This is obviously quite a way away from, if I'm looking at this correctly, this is quite a distance from salvage yard, isn't it? I mean, we know that at this top edge up here, which I don't think it's in view. No, it's not in view, but round about, say, here, taking a line across, is Cuss Road. This is quite a way down, isn't it? So these, okay. Okay, next, robot voice wants to inspect some tag numbers from evidence debris piles from locations M, N, 2 and 3 corresponding with the locations he wants to visit. The only bones talked about in trial coming from the quarry were possibly human and came from pile O. So why the sudden interest in these other piles? Piles that had been sifted and yielded human bones that Eisenberg reported about did not make it to trial, and Kathleen Zellner mentioning them in Making a Murder Series 2. And why specifically the need for these buckets, as there were multiple collected from the quarry. Five-gallon buckets containing debris pile contents. Debris pile contents, 5-gallon buckets containing debris. It's various stuff that he's requested. None of these buckets yielded any bone fragments per the 2006 processing and CASA reports, and 2 of them are other than ash material. Could it be that Ghan really wanted to make 100% sure there are no bone fragments left to test? Or other non-bone items positively IDing Teresa Holbach to another primary burn site? There's certainly some debris there, but debris pile contents 8660. The big pile of ash and debris. Have a look here. Pile 2. Debris pile contents, not a bucket. On this picture, they turned off the light. For some reason, they also did not center this picture. There is enough room below. There is no evidence tape on this bag visible. When lighted up, it seems the folded back flap is on the back side of the envelope, therefore not visible if evidence tape is used. It is torn on the side, though. Yeah, there's a better picture of Cuss Road going along there. As I say, there's Steve's garage. Up here is the exit entrance to the yard. So, we're talking way down this part here. That is a long way away. And are these the buckets? Nope. It's a pile of debris. What have we got here? One sealed metal container containing fire debris. I think there is a picture finally of some buckets. Now obviously they've scooped up from around here. Okay. So here's a bit more commentary. So Robot Voice wants to get his hands on buckets of debris to do what? To make sure there are not any pieces of bone overlooked so that they can still be thrown away. Of course, one can't help thinking that Kathleen Zellner has probably been all around that territory. So if they're looking for possible items, if there were any left, and she already got hold of them, when the bones were given back to the Holbachs, Robot Voice and Crater Face separated the lot that Eisenberg had put in Ziploc bags and plastic boxes and labelled as possible human, with her reporter's guideline. Nothing was done with buckets in 2011, reportedly. So now he wants to see these quarry places and buckets for what? The quarry in 2019 has had some landscaping done and turned into a wind turbine part storage. What do you expect to see here? Or do you just want to make sure that these sites are properly excavated like they did to Stephen's burn pit? Nothing more to be found years later. When he wants to see 8663, the red coagulated substance, he means he wants to see 7417, which is collected from sifting 8663, which was a bucket of debris taken from pile 3, the concrete slab pile where cadaver dog Brutus alerted twice. So again, Ghan wants to see a bucket that yielded a suspected blood element. This item was never tested for blood by Culhane, nor has it ever left the evidence room per ledgers. Then Ghan wants to be extra sure the red substance is not coming from tag 8665, as other documents show it comes from that tag, possibly based on a typo, as 8665 does not exist. Better make sure not to have evidence where the substance really is, so something can be done with it, strategy-wise. 8655 is a bucket of debris coming from pile 2, as bone fragments have been collected from this pile. 7433 and 7435 both qualified as non-human by Eisenberg. Ghan is in need to see whether that bucket would hold other fragments that could jeopardize their case. What other reason would there be to inspect those buckets that held nothing of evidentiary value in 2006? What Ghan proposes is making a tour de quarry and check out buckets to make sure nothing is left to test. If something is still to be found, they can then decide strategy like getting rid of them 2011 style or otherwise. This behaviour has nothing to do with justice. It only comes from not wanting to lose the case and not wanting their lies and covering up to be exposed. Nervous, Ghan? I bet he is. Okay, a few comments there. But as I say, I've left the... in the description, you'll find the link to the Reddit post and the link to Exhibit J of Kathleen Zellner, the video that she did of how Teresa quite possibly met her end. Okay, we'll see you all at about 6:15 if you're around then. In the meantime, I'll better get on and do some work. And as I say, I've got Michael Cicchini this evening, later on Derek. And then obviously at the weekend there, our regular chat with Pete Dassey, who, as I say, sends me a message every morning before he goes to work at about 11 o'clock or 11:10 my time, which is like just after 5 in the morning for him. Incredible. He gets up so early. He sent me a wee video. Good morning from Two Rivers. Yeah, I'm in Manitowoc now, but happy Thursday. Okay. Just leaving for work. Catch you later, Gator. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining in, and hopefully the person that said that I'd forgot about the Race Lab 37. that I'd forgotten about talking about the burial site. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully that's that covered. We'll see you all later. Take care. Bye for now.